I'm Bridget Riedel, Ag Director with WDAY Radio and the Flag Family Media. I get to spend time today visiting with Brandon Rust of Rust Sales. Brandon, I want you to tell me about your business out here at Prosper.
We're kind of located in the middle of nowhere. So my grandpa started the business back in the 70s. He farmed as well, but he started selling the Steiger tractors, which is very cool. And then he sold all the different implements. And then he got into the laser system, so that's kind of our niche, is the drainage product.
We have so many things to talk about here. First of all, the Steiger equipment. That is a big deal, especially locally. Came out of Redwood Falls, Minnesota, now owned by the Case Corporation, and Steigers get used tremendously in this area. So that brings an added history. Would you say that your family sprouted from that ability to use Steiger tractors and their farm line?
I would say so. You know, a lot of the neighbors still run those machines today. So it's really cool to see that old technology. And that was a big thing for my grandpa, was selling the tractors. So Steigers also sells us scrapers now, and then we resell them, selling our software systems, the laser systems. So it's kind of just kept going and going.
Let's talk about all those things. So first of all, let's go back to the scrapers. For those who maybe aren't familiar with, tell me more about what you're doing with them, why that's been a big deal to your company and to your farm.
So it's huge in our area because we're in the Red River Valley. If you don't have drainage, we're so flat, the water is not going to run off. So we sell a ton of scrapers, all, you know, upper North Dakota, upper Minnesota, and then you go all the way down to South Dakota. Our big products are software that control the scrapers. So guys put the software system on, they survey a ditch, they cut it automatically, and it's pretty relaxing actually, and it's very fun.
All right, so when you're using that software system, is this a proprietary system to you? How does that partnership work with the software and the equipment, etc.?
So we're considered the distributor for SD Drain, is what the software is called. And we work with GK Technology with Kelly Sharp up in Halstead. He writes the software for us, and then we sell the control system. So it works very good. You know, we're selling ditching software, tiling software, and then we soon are going to have a surface software that we'll be, you know, sending out to customers. So
as you watch that business grow, what's your smallest scraper versus your largest scraper? What's capacity on those?
Man, it's changed. It's changed so much, even the 6 years that I've been doing sales, because tractors have gotten large in a very short period of time. So, you know, 10 years ago, we sold a lot of 9 yards, 11 yards, but now customers are asking for 17-yard scrapers. What if there's a construction component to it? If you have a construction company that's interested, will you work with them too, or strictly agricultural? Nope, it's both. I mean, whoever needs a scraper, we'll sell it to them. So we can sell 24-yard Ashlands up to like 34 yards. So huge machines moving a lot of dirt. The big deal for so many people is service after the sale. And look at the history you've had with great service. Steigers, Rust Sales and Service, using GKT Technologies, who again, local, homegrown businesses. Tell us what you're going to do for service after the sale with any of the products you have. If you don't have support on anything, you're going to get a bad reputation and no one's going to buy from you again. Absolutely. So that's essentially, we're not just selling you the machine, it is the support afterwards. And that's what I think we do really well on. I think all my customers have my cell phone, so you get calls all throughout Sunday morning and all that jazz. So what are some of the other short line things that you work with here? Oh, we sell a lot of augers, so Westfield augers. We do a lot of tillage machines, grain carts, pretty much any short line machines. We're home of the hopper walker. So that's our product, along with the trench wheels down here. So are you in new and used equipment? Everything. Anything we can sell, we'll help you out. So you definitely want people just to call no matter what their idea might be and what they need? Yes, because if it's something we don't carry, we'll try to find it, or we'll manufacture something. There's a lot of ideas out there. There's great ideas, and one of them was trench wheels. So that's something I remember when they first came on the scene, folks, there was maybe a little bit of fun. Who really needs them? So who really does need them? Honestly, I saw them at shows. I'm like, why would anyone buy those? And we met Steiger Goose, and he's from Wheaton, Minnesota. And he's like, yeah, I'm ready to get out of this. I'm like, well, shoot, we sell drainage. Why not, you know, manufacture them and sell them? And what we've learned is we sell a lot of these kits to the Delta states.
Okay.
So they use it in rice fields to drain their fields so they can harvest them. But around here, it's that springtime. We get all this rain and the water's standing, so they have to put them on their four-wheelers, and the phones ring. If we get an inch of rain, they are calling and they want it now.
All right, let's back up. What if there's somebody who's watching you and I talk, but they don't know what a trench wheel is? Can you explain it?
Yep. So we have two different models. There's a steel wheel. It's about 28 inches wide, and they'll put it on their ATV. Mm-hmm. So when they drive their ditch to get the water moving, it makes a nice trench to drain it. Now I know people are like, well, you saw scrapers, shouldn't their fields already been drained? Well, in the Red River Valley, we have such shallow grades that just a little lip will keep the water from flowing.
And let's be honest, if you have a scraper, you should just have the trench wheels to go with it. Things can fill in, and in small areas, you just have to do that little bit of water movement.
Correct.
So now you have the best of both worlds, both large and small.
Yep.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
So when we walked in, I saw a sign on the door that said, please take hydraulic hoses and pumps into the west side by the shop. Mm-hmm. So that tells me you have a lot of other services you're doing as well for your customers.
Yeah, we make hydraulic hoses. We sell hydraulic masks for laser kits. Mm-hmm. We build most of our implements in-house, mm-hmm. so we can get the machines out quickly to end users. We're servicing trucks all the time. Tractors are coming, and we got mechanics working on them.
Okay.
So it's a lot of different things we're involved in.
And that's a year round. We used to think there were some downtimes in ag. Not so much. I'm going to guess that's the same for you.
It's crazy. I mean, winter is almost just as busy as now. It's crazy. So. And
even though it's crazy, are you able to keep up and still provide for your customers?
Oh, I'm losing my hair, but we're trying.
Okay.
We're trying to plan ahead a year in advance with all this stuff. So we're trying to push customers, if you want a machine, don't delay because you may not get it by harvest.
So I think that's a pretty prominent point we want to make to customers who are watching. Make sure that if you're even thinking about it, make that call now. Yep. Because the longer we wait, the further it pushes out your actual receiving date of when you might get that
Yep.
piece of equipment.
And that's the hardest thing now, I think, is forecasting what to order for next year.
Right.
We got past history on what we've sold, but that's what we tell guys to try to help us out. Mm-hmm. Commit to things that we're going to get next year.
Sure.
Otherwise, it could be a scramble.
All right. Brandon, what are your last thoughts that you want customers to know about Russ Sales, and how are they going to be able to find you if they need you?
Yeah, you can call us. You can call Russ Sales. We have russsales.com website. We're here for you. If you need support, any questions, call us. And don't wait till the last minute to commit to items.
Please, that would be best.
Yep.
So,
helps us out a lot.
Thank you. Appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you.